Hello dear students, welcome back to the Engineering Science class of 9th standard. Dear students, we are going to study the very first topic of biology, that is the fundamental unit of life, in which in the previous class we have studied about the cell, the meaning of cell, and next discovery of the cell. The Robert Hooke discovered the cell in 1665. Then next different scientists came and they invented or discovered the different components of the cells. That is Robert Brown discovered the nucleus. Then after this one, the Camellogolgi discovers the Golgi complex. The next dear students, now we are going to study the shapes and sizes of the cells. The different shapes of cells are present in our body. The some cells are there, they are spherical shape. Some cells are there, they are elongated or the spindle shape. Some cells are there, they are irregular shape. The cells are there. Then next after this one, some cells are there, they are fiber shape. See the spherical shape cells which are present in the blood. The next after this one, the spindle shaped one, they are present in the muscles. Then irregular shaped cells which are present in the bones. The next fiber shaped cells which are elongated fiber shaped cells, that is neuron or the nerve cells. Isn't it? Sizes of the cells. In case of size, the different sizes of cells are present. See, the cells are measured in case of micron to the centimeter. Isn't it? Some cells are there, they are very micron, they are invisible to the naked eyes. If you want to see, we have to go to the microscope. Yes, some cells are there, they are measured in the centimeters. The largest cell is ostrich, that we have studied in the previous class, previous year. Next, dear students, in a cell, when we see under the microscope, compound microscope is easily available. When we see under the compound microscope, we will see the three components. The first one is cell membrane. When we see a compound under the compound microscope, we will see the three components. The first one is cell membrane, second one is cytoplasm, the third one is nucleus. These three components we are seeing under the microscope. Yes. Next, dear students, these along with that, when we see under the electronical microscope, we will see the different types of living bodies inside the cells. Inside the cell, like mitochondria, ribosomes, lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex. The number of cell organelles are there, or the living bodies, or cell bodies also we can say. These living bodies are called as the cell organelles. The living bodies which are present in the cell cytoplasm, these cell bodies are called as the cell organelles. They are having their specific functions. Later we will study detail about these cell organelles. The very first cell organelle is cell membrane. Cell membrane, outermost cover of the cell. Outermost cover of the cell. In case of animal cell only, the outermost cover of the animal cell is nothing but the cell membrane or plasma membrane. See, dear students, it is outermost cover and also called as the selective permeable membrane. The cell membrane is also called as the selective permeable membrane. Why we are calling the selective permeable membrane? See, dear students, this cell membrane is having minute microscopic pores or holes. These minute microscopic holes allow the essential materials to move in and out. If a cell needs some essential materials like any nutrient material, that will be moved through these pores. Selects the essential, takes the selected materials. And if any toxic material is produced, that will be removed out through the cell. Isn't it? That is, means essential material will be selected. That's why we are calling it as a selective permeable membrane. Permeable means it is having microscopic pores or the holes through which essential molecules are going in and out of the cell. Yes. Next, dear students, through the cell membrane, selective permeable membrane, through the cell membrane, the molecule of carbon dioxide and oxygen is moving in and out. Yes, by a process called as the diffusion. See, you would have studied the diffusion process. famous for dry resins. Dry resins. Inside the dry resins, what happens? That in other language we are saying Manuk. In dry resins, what happens? Water concentration, little amount of water concentration is present and sugar concentration is more. Because of that only they are very sweet to taste. See what happens, dear students? The dry resins having the less amount of water concentration. Yes? That will move. See, when we keep dry resins here, when we keep in a water, see what happens? What happens here? The water from higher concentration. Here water concentration is more. Inside the dry resins water concentration is very less. From higher concentration it will move inside. Or another example I will tell you. That is, we are having the two beakers of same size. Two beakers of same size. And they are connected by a pipe. And we have put it off by a rubber cup. Then one we will fill with very little amount of water. We fill in one beaker, that is beaker A. In beaker B, we fill with the full water. Then when we open the tap, see what happens? The water from higher concentration towards the lower concentration it will move. That is nothing but the diffusion. When you open a saint bottle at a corner, whatever the smell is there, that will be spread throughout the room. Inside the saint bottle, the saint concentration is more. From there, it will be spread throughout the room. That is, from higher concentration towards the lower concentration, that is nothing but the diffusion. The moment of molecule from higher concentration towards the lower concentration is called as the diffusion. Next, whatever the carbon dioxide and oxygen. See, cell needs oxygen. Cell needs oxygen. If it is present outside the cell in the surrounding, oxygen is more. Oxygen concentration is more. Suppose, for example, in the surrounding of the cell, more amount of oxygen is present. In the cell, what happens? First cell takes oxygen. With the help of this oxygen, number of metabolic activities are going on. With these metabolic activities, the cell produces the carbon dioxide and other waste materials. See here, inside the cell, carbon dioxide concentration is more. Outside the cell, oxygen concentration is more. See what happens in such situations? The carbon dioxide from higher concentration, here carbon dioxide is present in higher concentration inside the cell. The carbon dioxide moves from higher concentration towards the lower concentration. And oxygen from outside the cell, that is from higher concentration towards the lower concentration, it will move. That is by diffusion process. Yes? That's why we are calling it as a selective permeable membrane. The molecules from higher concentration towards the lower concentration. The molecules from higher concentration towards the lower concentration will move. That is nothing but the diffusion. Yes? The next, water will move. Water will also move. Water will also move through the cell membrane. Through the cell membrane. That is nothing but the osmosis. The moment of molecule, suppose for example we have taken water here and we put a thin layer. See what happens? The water will move through this thin layer. That is, then we can say if a moment of molecule from higher concentration towards the lower concentration, same definition. The moment of molecule from higher concentration towards the lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane, through a thin semi-permeable membrane, then we can say that osmosis. Yes, understood? The next, dear students, after this one, on the basis of the presence of solution inside the cell or concentration of solution or concentration of cytoplasm, we are dividing the solution which is present in the cell in the form of cytoplasm. We have divided the cytoplasm or the solution in three types: hypotonic solution, high less. Hypo means less, hyper means more, iso means same. Hypo. See here what happens, dear students, what activities we will discuss. What activities? Take an egg. Take an egg. Take a beaker. Fill with the dilute hydrochloric acid. We have to take a beaker and we have to fill hydrochloric acid. And put an egg for a few minutes. What happens? Whatever the egg cell is there outside the egg, a cell hard cover, that is, suppose this one is an egg. Outside the egg, what happens? Hard cover is present. Cover, the cover of the cell that we can see. That cell which is made up of a calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. When we put in a hydrochloric acid, the whatever the egg cell is there, that will be dissolved. Whatever the egg cell is there, that will dissolve. And egg will not dissolve. Only outer cover of the egg will dissolve because it is made up by the calcium carbonate. Yes? Next, a egg without the cell you will see, just like a bubble. Then take the egg carefully from that acid. Take another beaker. Put the egg inside that water beaker and fill the water. After 5 minutes, the egg will swell. It means in the surrounding water is more. The water will rush or water will be absorbed by the cell. The cell will swallow. The egg will swallow. Then again take the egg carefully from the water. Keep it in another beaker. Or empty beaker. We don't have to take water. Only we have taken the water, and the water, due to excess of water, due to the consumption of water, or due to the exhaustion of water, egg will swallow. That swallowed egg we have to take, and we have to keep in an empty beaker. After few minutes, the water will be released out. Then egg will be seen. Is it understood? See what happens here? Hypotonic solution. Here what happens, dear students? Sometimes cell is here. Hypotonic means if the concentration of water in the cell is more, if the concentration of water in the cell is more, is less. If the concentration of water in the cell is less, suppose take a cell, keep it in a beaker. Assume. Suppose cell we have taken and take a beaker, inside which we have to take water, and here more amount of water is present. Suppose more amount of water is present here. See what happens? If the water concentration is less than the surrounding, in the surrounding pure water is there, water concentration is more. In the cell, along with the water, different minerals, nutrient materials are present, and cell bodies are present. Water concentration is less in the cell than the surrounding. At that time, what happens? The water from higher concentration that will move inside the cell. That is, hypotonic solution is a solution in which the concentration of water is less in the cell than the surrounding. Then that type of solution is called as the hypotonic solution. Next comes the hypertonic solution. Hyper means more. Yes? Suppose for example take a cell which is having water concentration, minimum its water concentration is present 90% something. Water concentration is present. Keep it in a dry place or sunlight. What happens? The water water concentration is more inside the cell compared to the surrounding. There is no any water concentration. Here more amount of water concentration was present. Because of that, here water concentration was less compared to the surrounding. At that time, what happens? Water will rush into the cell. Here there is no any water contained. Inside the cell, water is there. Then what happens? Water will rush out from the cell to the atmosphere or the surrounding. Such situation, what happens? The cell will be shrink out. The cell will be shrink out. Isn't it? Such situations is called as the hypertonic solution. Means the water concentration is more inside the cell than the surrounding. Such situation is called as the hypertonic solution. More concentration of water in the cell is more. The next, third one is isotonic solution. Iso means same. Iso means same. Iso means same. See here what happens, dear students? Iso means same. Take a cell with water concentration. Then put a cell in a beaker, fill with the water or fill with a salt solution. Same concentration of water should be present. Here also, suppose for example, here water concentration, same water concentration in the cell and the surrounding. Take a saturated solution of salt, outside the cell or in a beaker, and the cell contains water. At that time, same concentration of water is present in both the mediums, or inside the cell and the next outside the cell. Then what happens? The water will not move inside the cell, neither it will move out of the cell. That will remain same. That is, iso means same. That solution is called as the isotonic solution. The solution in the cell whose having the water concentration is same as that of the surrounding. Such solutions are called as the isotonic solution. Next, dear students, through the cell membrane, gaseous molecules will move by the diffusion process. Water molecules will move through the osmotic process. The next, if any food molecule need to be enter, any hard materials or any solid materials has to be entered into the cell, what will happen? You might have studied the digestive system in amoeba. What happens, dear students? Suppose here one amoeba cell is there. When it gets a food molecule, it forms a food vacuole around it. When an amoeba cell gets a food molecule in between the two pseudopodias, it forms a food vacuole around these food material and crushed by releasing the adiabatic enzymes at all. The next, dear students, these process by consuming the solid material or taking the solid material in the cell is called as the endocytosis. Taking of food material or solid material in the cell is called as the endocytosis. Engulfing. Next, dear students, next come to the next component of the cell, that is cell wall. It is the main characteristics of the plant cell. The cell wall is not present in animal cell. The cell wall is present mainly in plant cell. Yes? See, dear students, the cell wall is a hard and rigid structure. Cell wall is a hard and rigid structure which is present outside the cell membrane. Outside the cell membrane, cell wall is a hard and rigid structure. Hard and rigid structure present outside the cell membrane. Yes. Whatever the outside cell structure is there, hard structure is there, that hard structure is called as the cell wall, which is made up by the cellulose. The cell wall is a hard and rigid structure present outside the cell membrane, outside the cell membrane, which is made up by the cellulose. Yes. Next, dear students, here come back to the next concept, that is previous concept, that is here the shrinkage of cell membrane occurs due to the loss of water. When cell loses the water, what happens? When cell loses the water into the surrounding, what happens? Cell will shrink. Like that here, when cell loses the water concentration, when plant cell loses the water concentration into the surrounding, see what happens? The protoplasm will shrink. Whole protoplasm, whatever the protoplasm is here, that will be shrink. That will be shrink at the bottom. That shrinkage of protoplasm due to the loss of water is called as the plasmolysis. The shrinkage of protoplasm due to the loss of water in case of plant cell is called as the plasmolysis. See, next opposite process. See what happens to the students when the cell absorbs enough water. When plant cell absorbs more amount of water, see what happens? This protoplasm swells. This protoplasm swells and exerts an opposite pressure on the cell wall. On the cell wall, it will exert a pressure opposite. It will exert a pressure on the cell wall. Yes, that it means it exerts a pressure, and a cell wall also exerts an opposite pressure on the cell membrane. It maintains the cell that it exerts opposite pressure on the cell membrane. By this it maintains the cell structure. The remaining we will study in the next class.